Tak, dobrý večer, přátelé, dobrý večer a vítejte u Hogwarts Legacy. Hra, u které si vyzkoušíme, jestli vůbec budu schopný hrát a zároveň streamovat. Protože tohle to bude tak jakože trošičku, jakože fakt asi na hraně toho, co vůbec zvládnu. Nicméně hra má FSR-ko, to znamená, že mělo tuším dvojkový a teďka před pár týdny dostalo dokonce tuším, že FSR 3.1, takže uvidíme, jak nám to pojede nebo nepojede, jestli nám to nějak extra pomůže nebo nepomůže. Protože budeme mít to FSR-ko, tak asi uvidíme hodně duchů toho ghostingu a asi to v některých částech jako nebude vizuálně úplně hezký, ale uvidíme, jestli na samotný gameplay, jestli nám to s tím hodně pomůže. Já sám jsem si tu hru vůbec pořádně neprozrazoval, nikdy jsem nekoukal na žádný videa, streamy, takže vůbec nevím pořádně, co nás čeká. Vím jediný, že se dostaneme do Bradavic někdy v době zhruba 100 let před událostmi z klasického Harryho Pottera. Takže uvidíme, budeme se tam učit nějaký kouzla, budeme prozkoumávat celou tu oblast Bradavic a kolem Bradavic a potom nás tam čeká jakýsi jedno extra velký odhalení, mysteriózní nějaký. Tak, nejsem žádnej Potterhead, takže spoustu věcí mi nejspíš bude unikat, nebo když o něčem budu mluvit, tak možná budu mluvit úplně z cesty, protože prostě nevím, neznám. Znám akorát prostě filmy, které jsem viděl před mnoha a mnoha lety a to je tak všechno. Ale těším se, že třeba dostaneme nějaký hezký příběh, jednoduchý a uvidíme, jaký to bude. Pokud jde o češtinu, čeština na to už je komunitní, to znamená, pokud se budete koukat tady na Twitchi, tak stačí do chatu vykřičník Cestina. Pokud budete koukat na YouTube ze záznamu, mrkněte do popisu záznamu vlastně každého videa a na češtinu tam najdete odkaz. Takže toliko k tomu a půjdeme na to. Uvidíme, jak to bude. Jo, ještě vlastně drobný upozornění, nelekejte se, vlastně tohle vlastně jsou ty nějaký novinky, které vlastně teďka přišly v tom aktuálním patchi a i v tom nastavení FSR 3 je tady. A to tady ještě jakože není úplně jakože dopřeložený. Tady ty věci, které přišly v tom posledním patchi. Každopádně, jak vidíte, tady mám nastavený vlastně FSR 3, takže vlastně nám to bude dělat ze 720p na naši Full HDčko a uvidíme, jestli s tím nebudu muset prostě pohnout. Jinak klasické nastavení teda mám střední, jestli to bude OK, nebo jestli budu muset jako snižovat. Nerad bych to hrál jako vysloveně úplně až na low. Takže uvidíme, jak to půjde. Teoreticky, když tak možná ještě tady to potom třeba zkusíme třeba dát na nějaký balance, performance a podobně. Případně si možná zkusíme pohrát. Hodit tam nějaký ten Intel Xes nebo AMD FSR 2. Budeme si s tím možná muset ze začátku trošičku hrát. Já jsem si tady takhle prostě nastavil nějaký něco a uvidíme, jestli to takhle bude OK nebo ne. Tak. Jdeme na to. Jdeme tvořit postavu. Aha, nejdeme. Mám nějaký bordel na brýlích. Tak. Vyčistíme. Potom si přečteme, co nám to tady hezkýho píše. Tak. S potěšením vám oznamujeme, že jste byli přijati do Bradavické školy čar a kouzel jako student 5. ročníku. Jo, to ještě vlastně vím, že vlastně z nějakého důvodu jdeme rovnou do 5. ročníku. Semestr začíná 1. září. dali jsme si záležet na tom, aby byly vaše základní pomůcky zabaleny, doprovodili vás během cesty na hrad. Možná víte, výnos zakazuje osobám mladším 17 let používání magie mimo školu. Nicméně vzhledem k vaší výjimečné situaci ministerstvo laskavě souhlasilo s tím, aby vám pan profesor Eleazar Fick pomohl se zdokonalit v kouzlení ještě předtím, než vás doprovodí z Londýna na hrad, kde se bude konat hostina na zahájení školního roku a slavnostní zařazování do kolejí. S pozdravem profesorka Weasleyová, zástupkyně ředitele. Takže prostě bude nějaký tutoriálek na začátku, bych to tak viděl, kde nás ta hra bude učit nějaký základní kouzla asi. Tak, F. Tak. Kdo bude? Možná. Co je tady dál? Nějaký typ tváře. Okay. Odstín kůže, s tím asi hýbat nebudu. Jestli máme brýle nebo ne. Asi nebudeme se snažit vytvářet asi nějakého klasického Harryho Pottera. Co je dál? Nějaký vlasy. Co je tenhle rozcuch? To je fantastická zvířata, ne? Měla ta hlavní postava takovýhle nějaký rozcuch. Možná. Nějaký jizvy? Ne, nebudeme zjízvení. Pihy a znamenka asi necháme úplně v pohodě. Tím se asi nějak nebudu to. Dáme mu nějaký obočí mistra Spoka nebo něco takového. Něco takového, my jsme tam mohli dát. Co je to poslední? Hlas. A ještě tady můžeme určit výšku hlasu.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Asi mám raději hlubší, když to bude mít. Co je tohle? No, vzhledem k tomu, že asi nechceme, jako skoro mě láká si dát příběhovou, ale dáme si asi nějakou lehkou. Odlehčená obtížnost s menší herní výzvou. Zaměření převážně na příběh s minimální herní výzvou. Nebudu se s tím asi nějak jakože extra zatěžovat. Jméno. Když můžem, tato volba určí, v jaké ložnici bude vaše postava bydlet a jak vás budou ostatní postavy oslovovat. Dobře, tak asi jdeme na to. Začít svůj příběh.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
A teď to asi... Jo, tohle je to FSR-ko. Tady je v tom vidět.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Nějaký drak nebo něco, ne?
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Olo.
Hang on! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Začíná to hezky. Cože mám dělat? Rujo, nějaký rujo něco lektvar. G k uzdravení.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Jo. Moc hezky to nevypadá. Ale... máme aspoň trošku rozumný FPSka. Když takhle s tím pohnu, tak jako to FSR je vidět, že jako s tím má práci. Ale takhle jako, že textury a všechno vypadá jakž takž asi OK. Takže zatím asi v pohodě. Akorát se mi to zdá, že to je takový, jako že všechno zahálený s takovým lehkým mlžným oparu.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay. Hudba velice zajímavá. A vizuál musím říct, že taky. Zatím vypadá, že všechno funguje. Trošku ghostujeme, ale...
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Co mi líbí je, že hnedka začínáme rovnou jakože se nečeká na to, než se nějaký příběh rozjede. Že to začíná hnedka od začátku už asi. B? Co je B? Aha. Ten popis.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Profesor Fick a já jsme se pomocí přenášedla dostali na odlehlé útesy na skotské Vysočině. Musíme prozkoumat tajemné ruiny, kterým nás mělo přenášedlo dovést. Okay. Máme něco jako inventář? Ne. Když jsem zmáčknul I, tak jsme v menu. A nám to možná časem ukáže. A zatím drží FPS a uvidíme, až nějaký, já nevím, budou kouzla, čáry, bude se dít víc věcí, jak to bude vypadat.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Tohle se mi zdá, že něco chybí. Tak budeme nejspíš kouzlit, aby jsme se dostali na druhou stranu.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Dokončeno nové kouzlo. Stiskni k provedení základního kouzla. Aha, musím jenom ťukat. Aha.
Excellent.
Použij svou kameru k výběru aktivního cíle. OK. Mhm.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Děkuji. No to jsem zvědavý. Jak tohle to potom bude probíhat. Má dobrou fyzičku. Mi přišel jako, že už to je poměrně postarší člověk. Můžu trefit ptáka za letou tamhle toho Racka? Ne. Nemůžu na něj zamířit. Ale co pak je to tady? Truhlička? F? 57 penězů jsme tady našli. Ještě si tady něco budeme moc kupovat? OK. Já vlastně nevím, co to... To je příběhová adventura, nebo co to je? Nějaký RPGčko, nebo... Úplně mi to teďka vlastně vypadlo. Co to je vlastně za žánr? Co jsme za žánr? Hogwarts Legacy. Akční hra. Je to akční RPGčko, jo? Aha. Open World Action RPG. Aha. Dobře. No tak to si budeme muset něco kupovat, OK.
We're close now, it's just ahead.
Jo, my jsme se vlastně klouzeli někam dolů, takže tamhle jsme asi byli. Jo, my už jsme tady.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
Já myslel, že se budeme přenášet, že se budeme teleportovat, a ne, že on udělá tady nějaký repéro a ono se to tady opraví.
Almost there!
Dobře.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Minimapa? Minimapa zobrazuje tvé okolí s tebou uprostřed. Tohle je tvůj současný úkol. S tiskem a podržením B zobrazíš podrobnosti o úkolu. Jo, tím se to otevře. Jasně. Tak jdeme hledat něco, co je... Tady něco jinak divného. Ale mi nepřijde, že je něco jinak divného.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Jaký táhlo? Tady schovaný. Už vidím tyhle ty nějaký tajný dveře. Ale já mám jít někam tamhle. Tady asi nic nebude.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Můžu jít dolů? Tady? Nemůžu. OK. Tamhle je zase něco, co vidíme jenom my. Takže celý to bude o tom, že vlastně my jakoby jediný vidíme nějakou tu prastarou magii. Oni ji vůbec nevidí.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
To je, já mám takový dojem, že tohle je mi povědomí, tam je takový ten skřet, ne? Nebo něco, takový ten goblin. To je ten nějaká, jak se tomu říká, Grindotova banka, nebo tak nějak? Takový ty trezory, jak tam jsou schovaný. To jsou víceméně všechno jako nebo všechno. Tohle je lokace vlastně z těch filmů.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
No jasně.
Hello?
It can't be.
Sedí bankéř, jo.
Just a moment. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Stovky let, jo. Zajímavý. Třeba to tady je? Můžeme to sebrat? Ne. Truhla.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
To je samá scéna. Teda. Je takový jakože hodně filmový. Můžeme to sebrat. Dalších 59, OK. Nějaká další truhlička nebo něco? Pokecáme s ním? Nepokecáme.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Stabilizuj hulku pomocí a vedí po dráze symbolů k naučení kouzla. Až nastane ten správný čas, stiskni správnou klávesu pro urychlení pohybu hulky na dráze symbolu. Takže co zmáčknu mezerník a potom musím... Aha. Jsem nezmáčknul ten mezerník. Jsem se jenom soustředil na to, kam jí mám navádět. A ono to je asi tady teďka jedno. Her k seslání kouzla a revíru.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Revelio.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Já chci taky umět světlo.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
To je taká brutálně panej FPS, ale brutálně.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Jo, naučíme se Lumos. Teď už umíš kouzlo Lumos, které bylo automaticky zařazeno do tvé sady kouzel. Kouzlo Lumos vytváří na konci hmulky světlo, které ti pomůže vidět v nových oblastech. Kliknutím na 1 vykouzlíte nebo zasnete Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Takže bychom ho měli srovnat s tím odrazem? Třeba?
Look out!
Okay.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso!
Odbojujem.
Levioso! Protego! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
To by mohlo stačit, ne?
Expulso! Levioso! Protego! Expulso! Confringo! Deposo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
To není dobrý. Ahoj, mami, dobrý večer. Tohle není úplně stará hra. No, není, no. Ale má to v sobě FSR-ko 2 a teďka nově 3. Tak jsem si říkal, zkusíme to, jestli to pojede. Jako... Teďka v tom boji to bylo takový jakože hodně na hraně. Tak když se takhle zahýbu, tak jako hodně ghostujeme, hodně to ghostí. Ale uvidíme. Snad to bude hratelný. Jako je to fakt taková ta hra, která je jako pro mě a pro můj hardware už jakože hodně na hraně, abych to jakože hrál i streamoval. Tak, kam máme jít? Ono nám to tady něco ukazuje.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tamhle je nějaká druhá.
Where am I supposed to go?
Tamhle je taky něco.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. Lumos.
Ještě někde tady byla nějaká jedna trůla, se mi zdálo.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tamhle.
that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Ne.
Lumos.
Tohle tak trošku vypadá, že budeme muset zase bojovat. Já jsem chtěl hlavně příběh a ne fighty.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Aha.
It seems I have no choice. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
Musím mi držet.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Teď. Zmáčkni Q a drž během protego. K omráčení nepřátelé. Proti útokem lobby. Co mám držet během protega? Zmáčkni Q a drž během protegu. Jo, já tím, že když držím to kolečko, to fakt, teď jsem to držel.
Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Sbíráme nějaký peníze, zatím nevím na co.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Vidím truhly. Pofarmíme truhly.
Revelio. Lumos.
To je.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Měl takovou od hezky. Samozřejmě ne. Bradavice. Oh. Velice špatný FPS.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Teďka se rozhodne, kam budeme patřit. Tak. Můžu se dočkat vyučování? Ne, nemůžeme se dočkat objevování.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Zvědavost, věrnost, ambice. Tak co, zvědavost nebo věrnost? Odvaha. Zvědavost, budeme zvědaví.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Co? Havranspár? Tohle je Havranspáru, která je proslula inteligencí, kreativitou a vtipem svých studentů. Já si můžu vybrat a necháme to na té hře. Když nás poslala do Havraspáru, tak budeme v Havraspáru. F. Akorát jsou tady teda strašný FPSka.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
No.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay. Chvílema tam byly 14 FPS, prostě propady ze 60 na 14.
Revelio.
Musím jít do společenské místnosti. Zdá se, že se poblíž ozývají hlasy. Možná je budu následovat. Tudy?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in 2018.
Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Tak, tady zase brutálně chvílema panuje FPS.
That's not right either.
I used the light transfiguration, but now it seems to be getting awfully complicated.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Jsou to náhodou mrzimoští, kdo má rád rostliny?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hej, dal jsem si jabko. Mě tam nechtějí pustit? OK. Co je to, dok? Jo, to je to rychlé cestování, že jo? To je to přenašedlo.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
Hnojůvka.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Okay. To je Ignácia Wildsmith. Těším se na svůj první den, vlastně jsem trochu nervózní.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Nejdřív si to ještě doprohlídnu tady. Nechám jí chvilku čekat. Kolejní truhla něco umístit. OK. Myslím, něco bude moc umístit.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Jo, to je dolů. Aha, to je dolů. Huh.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Me?
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Avrasparská bysta, stránky průvodce. Tato bysta, vytvořená na počest Avrasparské koleje, se nachází ve vysoké Avrasparské věži. Právě byla odemčena výzva ze studentovy příručky. Zde se zobrazuje tvůj postup ve výzvách. V Bradavicích pozbírejte stránky studentovy příručky. 1 ze 2. Výzvy ze studentové příručky jsou jediným způsobem, jak získat zkušenostní body neboli XP. Otevři studentovou příručku. Toto je tvá úroveň kouzel. Zkušenosti získané za plnění výzev zvyšují tvoji úroveň a sílu. Studentová příručka sleduje tvůj aktuální postup ve výzvě. Chceš-li pokračovat, zvol nabídce výzvy. Nemůžu nic jiného, jenom tohle. Výzvy. Jo, tohle nejsou výzvy. Úroveň, mapa, úkoly. Sebraním první stránky příručky se odemkne nová kategorie výzev. Zde se budou zobrazovat nové výzvy, které odemkneš v průběhu hry. Pro pokračování vyber možnost stránky studentovy příručky. Každá výzva má několik úrovní. Na každé úrovni se ti odemknou speciální odměny. Od vzhledu až po vylepšení.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Změna mapy ZX. Teda, zatím z toho nejsem moc moudrý. Jsem myslel, že se budu moc jakože víc oddálit. Abych se někam podíval po té mapě. Mapa světa. Ne. ZX nic nedělá. Tady to mě pošle sem.
No time.
Okolí. Říkala, že mi chce ukázat ještě něco, aby bylo možné zjistit, co ti myslela, je potřeba jí následovat. Doprava? OK. Svojí pošta, nastavení, mapa, výzvy, inventář. Hele. Tady je inventář. Zápisník? V zápisníku nemám nic. A kde vidím, kde mám peníze? Výbava. Tady. Tady vidím, kde máme peníze. Rukuje ti kouzelný hůlek. Můžeme mít nějaký rukavice. Jo, pravda, já když jsem tu hru poprvé spustil, tak mi tady něco naskákalo. Černé kožené rukavice. Tento předmět nemá magické vlastnosti. Nechci brýle. Nechci. Asi nechci. To nemá nic, žádný magický schopnosti. To 0. To na sobě máme. OK. Obrana 0. Jo, tak ještě budeme mít výbavičku tady nějakou. OK. Dobře.
Classes to attend.
Revelio.
Jo, to bude určitě nějaký puzzlík tamhle k tomu. What the fuck? Zatím tomu nerozumím.
Revelio.
Tamhle ještě něco. Dobře. Rozumím, tak já to nemám řešit. Tak nejdřív mám jít někam s Weasleyovou. Jak schovám hůlku?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Tak, Bradavice jsou rozděleny na dvě hlavní části. V levé části mapy bydlí studenti a profesoři a nachází se zde společenské místnosti a velká síť. Síň. Velké schodiště. Toto zobrazení umožňuje zobrazit všechny plamínky letaxu, které jsou v dané oblasti k dispozici. Zelené plamínky letaxu představují plamínky, které si objevil, včetně toho ve společenské místnosti tvé koleje. Šedé plamínky letaxu odhalují polohu neobjevených plamínků. OK. V pravé části mapy jsou akademické zajímavosti, včetně astronomické věže, knihovna a skleníky. Vyber zadní trakt knihovny a pokračuj. Profesorka Weasleyová ti odemkla plamínek letaxu v hlavní síni. Použij AD k otočení mapy a rychlému cestování k plamínku letaxu v hlavní síni pomocí hlavní síň.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay, shoď ty rukavice. Tady teďka žádný rukavice nepotřebujeme. Můžu ukládat. Je tady nějaký safe? Vlastní nebo ne? Uložit. OK.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Hey.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Mám takové podezření, že se zatím skrývá něco víc, než jen hledání ztracených věcí a další cesty. Měli jsme si to nechat pro sebe, takže budeme dělat jako že nic.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Tak. Vteřinku. Tak. Profesore, co tady zašlapáváte?
Revelio.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yeah. Nelíbilo se mi lát.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Tento symbol představuje hlavní úkol. Plněním hlavních úkolů postupuješ v příběhu. Otevírají se ti nové věci a získáváš zkušenosti. Některé úkoly jsou zamčeny kouzlem anebo vyžadují určitou úroveň. V těchto případech musíš dosáhnout požadované úrovně anebo ovládnout potřebné kouzlo, abys mohl úkol aktivovat. Nová kouzla můžeš získat s plněním domácích úkolů od učitelů nebo jako odměnu za úkol. Sleduj svůj úkol. Hodina obrany proti černé magii. Učebna kouzelných formulí. Mapa v studentově příručce ukazuje, že třída profesorky Katové se nachází v křídle astronomie. Tenhle hrad je obrovský, možná budu muset použít kouzelný kompas, studentově příručce a zorientovat se tu. Levioso, tady za to dostaneme, jo? A tady to Acio. Tak jdeme pro Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Nothing worse than students practicing jinxes on each other in the common room. Can't take a step for fear of having your legs turn to jelly.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelligro. It's true. Nimfrid of Stinchcombe, his name was.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a second year.
Huh.
It was an utter triumph.
Vedlejší úkoly jsou nyní k dispozici. Vedlejší úkoly najdeš na různých místech Bradavic, označených ikonou vlaječky. OK. A také je objevíš při průzkumu světa. Tyto úkoly poskytují zkušenosti, ale neposouvají hlavní příběh.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Let's just stay in with me.
Jdeme nejdřív hledat
Revelio.
Jakže to bylo ty výzvy? Výzvy. Tak. Dodací vlastně staral v Bradavicích pozbírají stránky studentovy příručky. Na to dostaneme jenom brýle. Jo, jenomže ono se mi potom otvírá ty různé jiné další věci. Okay. Jsou ty hejbající se živý obrazy.
Revelio.
Dubious honor indeed.
I wish the headmaster would retire. Let Professor Weasley take over for him.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
But did you ever not get what you wanted? On your birthday, for example?
No. I suppose not, come to think of it. My parents are quite generous now that you mention.
It's just the same with Muggles. They can be born into money and never have to work for it either.
Oh, I should think most of them are like that. My father says Muggles don't know what hard work is.
Oh, that's not true at all. In fact, I'd say they work harder than magical folk. They can't just wave a wand.
I might have known you'd stick up for them.
I'm not sticking up for them. I'm simply stating the truth. I bet you've never had to till a field.
Well, I most certainly have not.
I rest my case.
What does tilling a field involve exactly?
Oh, as if we could expect you to know about anything.
Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood families, like the Blacks. Wouldn't want riffraff running things. That's what my mother says.
Professor Black was terrible before he decided to cancel Quidditch. That decision was the icing on the cauldron cake, if you ask me.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day, and would not take another step until a house elf polished it away for him.
Tamhle je nějaký vedlejšák.
I just know it.
Jdeme asi nejdřív na hodinu. Asi nebudeme tady hledat něco. Nebo? Co je tamhle ta socha? No, tamhle je taky nějaká socha.
Revelio.
Tady budu všude běhat a kouzlit Revelio.
Revelio.
Jaký puzzle. Když jsme tady to otevřeli, tak budeme muset trefit něco správně.
Revelio.
Ven máme jít? Okay. Hele. Socha Prokopa Podlézavého. Tato socha s vlídným úsměvem zobrazuje středověkého čaroděje Prokopa Podlézavého, který se proslavil vynálezem Prokopova vtíravého posvěcení. Člověk, který lektvar vypije, pak věří, že ten, co mu ho dal, je jeho nejlepší přítel. Výzva dokončena. Ukáž? No, na mou duši. V Bradavicích pozbírají stránky studentovy příručky. Nový vzhled. Tady. Uniforma pro. Obrana 0. OK. Tak jsem myslel, že jako to je ten nový vzhled. Co? Proč se tam nemůžu podívat? Se tam podívat můžu. Bradavické korunovační brýle. Ale to už jsem měl? Ne? Okrouhlé brýle se zlatými obroučkami, základní. Levioso. Jdeme se učit Levioso. Je tady nějaký quick save? Ovládání. Kruh výběru tab. Čarokoulení. Tak asi není. Quick save. Quick load. Zkusíme nějaký FK, F4. F5, F6, F7, F8, F9? Ne. Ne. Tak prostě jenom takto. Přes tabulátor se mi nic nezobrazuje. A možná bude teprve.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Mě mluví. Okay. Co tady chilluješ? OK, tak jdeme někam ven. A jak to mám otevřít? Se to otevřelo samo. Tady něco je.
Revelio.
Tato fontána na nádvoří přeměňování má na vrcholu podobiznu Vyverny a slouží studentům k posezení a odpočinku. Navzdory pověstem, které pravděpodobně začal šířit sám Sir Cadogan, se nejedná o vyobrazení Vyvern zvě, kterou tento bodrý rytíř skolil. Okay. Level 2. Co je to tamhle válí? Kočka se tady válí. No jo, to musíme. To by jinak nešlo. Tak. Tamhle vidím ten.
Revelio.
Tamhle dole vidím tu prastarou magii nějakou. V tom se blízkat. Tady nám padají FPS jako o život. Tak, tady budeme dělat nějaký repajro, určitě. Tady je něco špatně. Co nám jakože totálně likviduje FPSa. Voda, že by. No tady už jsme v cajku. Okay. Všechny ty brnění živí tady.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Cože?
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Zámek úrovně 2. Aha. Budu muset se naučit otevírat zámek. Vypadá lekce strašidelně.
Oh, 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio.
Můžu tě otevřít, nebo ne? Ne, zdá se, že ta se nechce nechat otevřít. Ne.
Revelio.
Dobře. Aha, někam nahoru budeme muset putovat.
Revelio.
Dráček. Nějaký. To není dráček. Boje. Sorry.
Revelio.
Jsou určitě někam dveře. Když se jdeme podívat ještě sem.
Revelio.
Chudák ve věčných plamenech.
Revelio.
Tohle je bambilion věcí.
Revelio.
Si takhle můžu přepnout, abych měl i tenhle ten.
That reminds me.
Revelio.
F. Začít.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Well,
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Já si budu lámat prsty.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner. Give as good as you get.
Řekl bych, že Protego si budu muset někam nabindovat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Tamhle mi něco blízkalo. Skoro bych řekl, že tamhle, no jo, tamhle něco bude. Hele.
Revelio.
Obrovská dračí kostra, která visí v učebně obrany proti černé magii, je údajně trofejí, kterou profesorka Katová získala poté, co během velké pytlácké razie v roce 1878 sama porazila jednu z největších pytláckých skupin v východním Walesu. Tak moment. Musíme si nabindovat tu obranu. Základní kouzlo léčení. Protego Q. Mi to mohlo fungovat.
Protego.
Jo. Takže také budu dělat toto a toto.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done. I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Okay.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
Moment, truhla někde nějaká?
Revelio.
Kde je? To je možná to, co se nedala otevřít, ne? Nebo co? Co do oblasti? Jo, což nemůžu odejít, OK.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ne, poprvé.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
To zní podezřelé.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
No. No. Vteřinku. Tak. Takže cože nás teďka čeká? Ale vedlejšák, ty nějaký souboje, učebna kouzelných formulí. Ještě někam vejš. Tu je. No.
Levioso.
Nej. To není to truhla zvenku. Tady jsem tady viděl nějakou truhlu. Tady je nějaká truhla. Jo, ona tam je šepečka nahoru. Tak to bude možná až někde vejš.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Cože? Ještě vejš. Strašně padají FPS, ale úplně hrozně. To znělo, jako kdyby tady někdo někde sletěl. Zajímavý, teďka tady v té animaci prostě jsou FPS v pořádku.
Revelio.
Jsou tady oblasti, které jsou úplně na dvě věci s FPS-kama.
Revelio.
Ještě nahoru. Tady je nějaká truhla. Ale to není ta, kterou mi to zobrazovalo. Co? Co se tady kutí?
Look at your hair, your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets.
Okay. Furt ještě nahoru.
Revelio.
Zámek úrovni... Já neumím otvírat žádný zámky.
Revelio.
Tak, jdeme se naučit něco nového. What the fuck? Aha. Já tohle to budu moc otevřít, jenom jako když budu mít nějakou schopnost neviditelnosti. Nebo něco takového. Je to takový díl. No to je opatrovejš až.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson. Likely powerful spells for the complexion.
Revelio.
Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it!
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp and lie yourself silly about how marvelous you are and how you exceeded expectations.
I had an awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library. Scribner's going to have me for that. Why
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now. Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Podíváme se ven.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
A ze 13 FPS-kama se mi to bude dělat blbě.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Přehlací kouzlo Alcio přitahuje cíl k čaroději. Podržením přiřazeného tlačítka sešleš kouzlo Alcio a přitahni si ho k sobě. Dalším stisknutím kouzlo ukončíš.
Accio. Very good.
Dobře.
Excellent control there.
Spadni.
Accio.
To bylo špatné.
Splendid. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
To jsem přehnal.
Don't lose your
bishop. You are not making this easy for me, are you? Here we go. Yes.
Accio.
jsem zase přehnal.
Ah, you almost had it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Akio.
Je moc pozdě.
Stay focused.
Be sharp.
To dělám. Ještě přišla o bod.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Akio.
Ne, já jsem jí postrčil.
Oh, that was an X. Watch this.
Ale.
Concentrate, Natsai. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Oh dear.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Jo. Venku asi budu mít dost velký problémy s tím FPS, s těma FPS-kama. Budu muset možná pohrát s nějakým nastavením.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tag game! It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. He seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on
A
humans,
word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Dobře.
Revelio.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Tak, co dál? Setkají se s profesorkou Weasleyovou. Kde je to rychlé cestování nějaký?
Revelio.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know when the class about fertilizers is coming up, I'd be very grateful. That's one I shall
Další
definitely
kočky.
feign with a
Sakra, těch tady je.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things. It might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is to potions.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least, with the exception that it can go horribly wrong.
Oh. And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Další puzzle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Jakže to aktivuju? Prostě jenom přes mapu? OK, tady je nejbližší. A zbytek musíme jít pěšourem. Tam ještě nemáme objeveno.
Revelio.
To je kostr irského Fenixe neboli Auguronova. Nadmíru plchého ptáka, který dokáže předpovědět příchod deště a dříve se věřilo, že jeho truchlivý křik předpovídá i smrt. To trvá vždycky tak strašně dlouho. Teď jsem tady už byl. Oh.
Revelio.
Okay.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Professor Fig vám nic neřekl?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Jo.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Pink. Tak. Po převzetí svého prvního domácího úkolu si promluv s profesorem Ronanem. Domácí úkoly jsou typy úkolů zadávané profesory z Bradavic a pokud je dokončíš, dostaneš za odměnu nová kouzla. Po dokončení svého prvního domácího úkolu dostaneš za odměnu opracovací kouzlo. Opravovací. Já neumím číst. Repáro, které je vyžadováno pro dokončení jiných úkolů. Své domácí úkoly a jejich průběh můžeš sledovat v menu úkolů ve studentově příručce.
Revelio.
Tamhle je něco. To už jsem přece sebral. Ne, to je domácí úkol. Aha.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Vité sochy.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
Moment, tam se můžu dostat nějak rychleji, ne? Kde to bylo? Úkoly. Co? Trefil jsem se? Tamhle.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant.
Tak, teďka se vrátíme zpátky k němu. Na dvoří. Na trošičku lehoulice mi to přijde nepřehledný, ale je to asi jenom o zvyku. Jo. Ale už to mám.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Budu muset mačkat ještě k tomu. Jsem prošvihnul. Nevadí. 16 FPS mi taky moc nepomohlo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
Dobře. Teďka prasinky. Jestli tomu dobře rozumím. Co se tady poletovalo?
Akio.
Aha.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle.
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonlight. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Revelio.
Learning all the boring potions. When are we learning Felix Felicis? Sharp, he'll probably think that after
Tuto honosnou fontánu zdobí vyřezávané sochy obyvatel kouzelného světa, včetně kamenných siren a kompletních. OK. Čtvrtý level.
It works quite well unless you...
Cože? Soví pošta? Žádná soví pošta. Sedm z 8. 3% úkolů. Tak jdeme se podívat do prasinek.
I heard some chat near the girls' lavatory about boom.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Akio.
Hotovo? Končená výzva.
Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep next to the lake. Water is so soothing.
Bradavické korunovační rukavice. Bradavický korunovační klobouk.
We have a crop called mange.
I brought sweets from Honeydukes to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight. No.
Kosmetické úpravy to jsou. Kosmetické úpravy, které se na výbavu aplikují pomocí možnosti změna vzhledu. Aha. Navíc se výbava. Roce odemyká jako odměna speciální úkoly, jako jsou výzvy a úkoly. Aha, změna vzhledu. Ne, nový bavy jsem chtěl. Moment. Kde je změna vzhledu? Odstranit. Je takhle, já to musím mít vybavený a potom tady můžu udělat změnu vzhledu. Nabídka vzhledu umožňuje změnit barvu, která ti patří, za jiný vzhled. Na výběr máš základní vzhled, ale... Okay, Neviditelné rukavice. Aha. Proč to nezmizí? To překáží tam. Tak. Rukavice profesora kouzelných formulí. Pár zeleno-zlatých rukavic s reliefem stříbrného hada, inspirovaných oblíbeným profesorem formulí a ředitelem z Miozelské koleje. Ale ono to nemá žádný tyhle schopnosti. Ani žádnou obranu, nic.
Not before bed.
Výrazný kašmírový klobouk. Až? Nějaká legendární záležitost. Obrana osu. A je to zamčený, já to nemůžu používat. Zajímavý. Musím být na 5. levelu, jo? Abych to mohl nosit. Jestli to dobře chápu.
Revelio.
Jo, to tamhle čeká na nějaký...
Revelio.
Rozlámané koště. Toto rozlámané koště patřilo zeleně Vartnabiové a prý je to jediné, co zbylo poté, co trvala na tom, že spolužákům ze 3. ročníku předvede své experimentální kouzlo měsíčního zjevení. Nikdo neví, jestli se jí to podařilo. Aha.
Revelio.
Slyším tam tu nějaký zvuky.
I could spend all my galleons at Honeydews and just on fizzing whizbees.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always and then look at his face if you don't buy something.
Zvony tří sester jsou údajně pojmenovány podle krásných strmých kopců, které majestátně ční nad údolím Argyllshire. A říká se, že když se na hradě rozezní, je slyšet jejich zvonění daleko přes celou vysočinu až do údolí. Místní obyvatelé jsou záhadným zvoněním zmateni už léta.
Revelio.
Okay. Peněžky.
Hello, looking for me?
Ale nejdřív ještě tohle.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Ještě ne. Tam bylo ještě k sebrání jedna stránka. Začínáme ze 14 FPS-kama.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more...
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an
Takhle zkusit balancet.
Believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you did.
Nevidím žádný rozdíl. Tohle není dobrý. Na performance To už je bída, jakože. Okay. Už je kropet lepší.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much. But it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Už se to zase propadá.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Revelio.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Hmm.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Tohle je mizérie teda. Tohle je fakt mizérie.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Accio!
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogwarts. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
Jediná samokouzelnická vesnice v Británii jsou již po staletí oblíbeným místem bradavických studentů od 3. ročníku výše.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Revelio.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Co vkládá se do kotlu před zboží. Třeba poznamenat, že toto uspořádání kotlu je sice poutavé, ale nedoporučuje se někomu, kdo si přeje. Okay. Na 4 jsme.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and
A new wand?
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivandra, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay, vesnice Prasinky je plná různých míst, obchodů a dalších zajímavých bodů, které můžeš navštívit. Otevři mapu. OK, mapa Prasinek zobrazuje obchody a body zájmu. Můžeš sledovat výběrové ikony a stisknutím A. OK. To jsou body zájmů. Skripta a svitky. Jo, tady budeme potom pořizovat tu holku nějakou. Přátelé, je půlnoc, takže já to tady pro dnešek zabalím. A pokračování bude někdy příště. No, budeme trošičku bojovat asi s těma FPS-kama tady. Ale uvidíme, snad to nějak dál půjde. Tak, ukládačka. Tak, uloženo. Návrat do herního menu. A tohle to by bylo, přátelé. Takže máme za sebou skoro 4hodinový otvíráček do Bradavic, do Hogwarts Legacy. A pro teďko to tady zavřu. Takže uvidíme, jak to půjde. Příběh zatím se tam jakože nějaký odehrává. To je všechno jakože zajímavý. Líbí se mi to, akorát se mi nelíbí to, jak se to občas chová. Ale uvidíme. Třeba se to nějak zlepší, nebo ještě vymyslím nějaký ideálnější nastavení. Každopádně pro dnešek všechno. Takže jo, jako vždycky nezapomeňte sledovat nadvysvětnutýho streamu, když by přišel nějaký day off nebo nějaký pozdní stream, budu to tam dávat, ale proto je to všechno, takže já vám všem děkuji za návštěvu, přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc a u nějakého dalšího streamu zase. Ahoj.